Jenny is a vibrant 16-year-old girl, full of dreams. She understands the struggle of her mother to provide for her, so she vowed to make her mother proud. Her mother, Sophia, is a single mother who works tirelessly to make ends, while leaving Jenny under the watchful eye of Mr. Caleb, a 35-years-old bachelor, who happens to be their landlord and a trusted family friend. Mr. Caleb is a lecturer, a perfect example of a gentleman. He is very understanding to the fact that Sophia is behind in her rents. He also supports the family financially too, so Jenny's mother was confident to leave her daughter in his watch, so he will be able to monitor Jenny's academic and social life since she is hardly at home. But trust can be a mask for danger. To the world, Mr. Caleb was the perfect teacher and father figure. But what happens behind closed doors says otherwise. He began to force himself on the innocent girl left under his care. At first, he drug her meal to put her to sleep while he take advantage of her, but soon after, he became comfortable to do it while she's awake, despite her pleas. Jenny's life began to tumble. She lost focus in her academic. Anytime she threatens to unravel the truth to her mother, Mr. Caleb reminds her that he has a video of her nakedness and that he will throw both mother and daughter into the streets because they owe him money. He uses this to threaten and manipulate her. Even when Jenny tried to tell her mother, her words were dismissed as teenage complaints and stubbornness. Sophia believed Mr. Caleb was disciplining her stubbornness. Little did she know, she was silencing her daughter's desperate cry for help. When Jenny discovered she was pregnant, she confronted Mr. Caleb and threatened to expose him. His response was as cold as the heart beneath his mask. Desperation drove him to poison her, to silence her forever. That day when Jenny got home, she was feeling so weak. She wasn't able to tell her mom all that happened before she fainted and became unconscious. When she was rushed to the hospital, she gave up the ghost. Sophia was devastated at the sudden loss of her child. When autopsy revealed she was pregnant and poisoned, her mother was broken. She confided in the guardian she had left her child with, Mr. Caleb, to know if he has any useful information on her late daughter's social life that might have resulted to pregnancy. Mr. Caleb, being a deceitful demon, pinned Jenny's death and pregnancy on the young boy that was currently dating Jenny before her demise. The young boy was arrested and charged to court. Months after Jenny's death, while the trials was still ongoing, Sophia, while going through Jenny's stuffs, discovered her diary. Chronicle of betrayal. Fear and despair filled her, as the diary revealed that it was the one whom she trusted that stabbed her in the back. She decided to reopen the investigation on her daughter's death. This time she arrested Mr. Caleb. When the result of the autopsy revealed that the child in her late daughter's womb had matched the DNA of Mr. Caleb, Sophia charged him to court, where the latter refused to admit to his crime. He found ways to manipulate the law. After the trials, the courts failed to deliver full justice. He only got 3 years imprisonment for murder and molestation. Jenny's mother was heartbroken for the injustice her late daughter got, despite all the evidence provided. But karma has its own way of striking. News of Mr. Caleb's crime and actions followed him into prison, where the tables turned fast on him. Soon the predator became the prey. His fellow inmates began to make caricature of him. They began to molest him. They wanted him to feel exactly what the innocent girl felt in his hands, so many of them had their turns on him, until he gave up the ghost. When the news of Mr. Caleb's disgraceful demise got out, Sophia, Jenny's mother, decided to give healing a chance, knowing her daughter got the justice the system denied her. She visited her daughter's grave, kneeling before it while clutching her late daughter's diary as past memories overwhelm her. Moral lesson: be very watchful of the people you leave your children with, family or not, and children should learn to open up to their parents because they are the only ones that can protect you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.